everybody. My name is Hunter. This is Lost Socket Garage. Today we are going to be taking a look at our new 68 project and be doing some wheel well stuff. Let's get started. Hello everybody. This is Chelsea, our new 68 Mustang. This car could be yours under the right circumstances. But first we have to do a couple things to it, just slight modifications. Okay. All right, let's start off by taking a look at the body of this car so far. We actually have it leveled out and on the jig already, so the next step is we're going to start cutting. One of the reasons we bought this car is because of where the rust is. So we have rust around our outer wheel wells, but that's okay because we are doing a Coupe to Fastback conversion on this, so I don't care what this looks like because it's getting chopped off anyway. But the rest of this car is very, very rust free. Just to kind of give you guys a little bit of a tidbit, and we talked about this a little bit on the channel before, but there's some areas that you really, really want to focus on when you're looking at a Coupe to Fastback conversion. You really want to take a look at the metal towards the back of the car for your drop downs, even though those get replaced pretty quickly. But you also want to take a look at the floor. I'll show you the interior here. This car is way spotless. I'm trying to get a good shot of the kick panel, but there's not even rust where the floor meets the firewall, which is very, very common. This whole floor is basically completely rust free. It's one of the main reasons we bought this car. Then if we come over here, take a look at our torque box, which this is a 68, so it has both torque boxes. This torque box is fine. This car was underlined, I think, very early in its life because there is no rust to it. Corner fenders, pretty damn good condition. We'll get into the motor and like the mods that are done to this car in probably a different episode. This is so a vinyl roof, which makes me very, very happy to cut off, but you can see normally when you, sirs, trying to film a video. So when you take off a vinyl top, normally there's just a ton of rust. There's a little bit of surface rust here, but the more, we peel this vinyl top off, it doesn't matter because the roof is coming off anyway, but it just kind of gives you a clue as to how much rust this car has seen, which at this point is very, very little. Rust in the same spot here. This is a very, very common spot to get rust. But if you're looking for a car to do a Coupe to Fastback conversion in, it's okay, because all this stuff is coming off anyway. Doors are pretty damn good. Here is the passenger side fender. Let's see if we can get the light on this torque box. That's blinky. Okay, there we go. So again, torque box, and we've taken off the paint and some of this lining in a couple of different areas, and it's very, very good. We are obviously going to have an issue with the battery tray because 99% of these cars have rust on the bottom of the battery tray. So that's what you're looking at right now, battery tray. So we're going to actually replace this whole panel with a brand new forward engine panel. But yeah, this car is super, super rust free. There we go. That's a pretty good view. You can see no rust on the kick panel. Yep, this car is solid. Guess we might as well cut it in half, huh? All right, as you can see, we made a lot of progress on this. The guys have torn this all the way down. A couple of things that I want to talk about though, and this is right before we start putting the new metal on. Those of you doing fastback conversions at home, it's a good opportunity to replace your outer wheel wells. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have that rust that I was talking about a little bit earlier in the video that accumulates right here. So we do end up 9 times out of 10 replacing the outer wheel wells. Now, one of the ways that we do this to make it very, very simple, essentially, is we cut off the old one, but we leave about an inch-ish. Basically, we leave this ridge of the old wheel well on there. And then we set the new wheel well in. Now, your new wheel well, I say wheel well a lot, and it's getting harder and harder to say. It's going to come with this tab. Okay, and obviously you don't want to sandwich that tab with the old wheel well tab. So basically what we do is we mark where this hole is on the new wheel well. We make a little mark right there. Then we cut this tab off, drill our spot weld holes, and then we set this on, and we know by lining this mark up with this hole that the wheel well is going to be in the correct place. We also do it, there's a hole at the front of your wheel well as well. We call her Gandalf. I want to come over here, show them this mark. So your wheel well will have an additional hole, line-up hole basically at the bottom that you can line it up with. Now, what this does is it keeps your original wheel well fitment perfect, so you know that your quarters are just going to slip straight on. But this is a really, really easy way to patch your wheel well. So there's your cut and weld tip for the day. We are going to start putting all of this back together. We already put the drop downs on, and then we're going to start putting the Fastback inner structure on, and I don't know. So if you want to see the progress on this car, make sure that you subscribe. Follow the YouTubes, the Instagrams, the Patreons, all that good stuff. Follow us. It helps the channel out a lot. Hit the like button. And we're going to be doing another video shortly on kind of putting this all back together. As a side note, this car, we are going to be selling it when we're done. This is a really, really good opportunity for anyone out there that wants a very, very, very clean 68 that's already been converted to a Fastback. It's going to be running and driving. It's a really good opportunity for you guys to get into a car that is a Fastback, but it's very, very clean and it's running and driving, so it'll need minimal work. Until next time, guys, do what you love, don't be a dick, and as always, never be tame. Peace!